Okay, so we're going to go ahead and get started. We'll try and keep this under 30 minutes. I think we can certainly do that. So, yay, our team calls are going to be weekly now. I'm so excited because having them on Tuesdays did not work for everybody, and we were always dodging some other calls that some of us wanted to get on, and so this just eliminates that altogether. So every Thursday at 8 p.m. Central, 9 Eastern, or figure out whatever time zone you're in. With that, this is what we're going to do. We're going to make it a weekly thing. Now, that's my big spiel about how we're going to do it weekly, and I'm about to say that we're going to the beach tomorrow, and so next Thursday may not happen unless somebody else wants to do it. I just have no idea. We're going with family, and I have no idea what our schedule is going to be like. Okay, so we're going to do Success Club shout-outs on the board so far for this month, and if there's anything that I'm missing that you guys know of for the past couple of days, if I have not posted or something, you can let me know. But we've got Jamie McCowan has 8. What's up with that?
Wow.
That's exciting. Hope Kepley has 2. Brooke Hardy has 1. Amy Scalise has 2. So that's awesome. We're not even halfway through the month, so that is great. I'm sitting at a big fat 0 right now, but I'm going to make it happen. I'm going to get 10 by the end of the month, minimum of 10. I'd love to get 20. So sometimes we have great months, and sometimes we have months where we kind of struggle a little bit. And just so happens I'm struggling at the beginning of this month, but just more work to do. That's all that means. Okay, so rank advancements. Jamie McCowan again. Congrats. She is Emerald. And how about, how long has she really been working this, Emily? Not that long.
Maybe 2 weeks, 3 weeks.
Wow.
Maybe. She's actually been working.
That's awesome. That just goes to show that when you have a goal and you see the business model and you see how it works, there's no reason why we can't take off right out of the gate. So that's awesome. And Emily, whoop, whoop, diamonds.
Yep.
I need my confetti. Imagine confetti. Super excited. And I have to say, I was not on the ball. Emily messaged me this morning and she was like, oh, so I'm diamond. Way to be on top of it, Teal. But it kind of took us all by surprise, and that is super duper exciting, and she gets to enjoy all the perks of being a diamond coach at Summit this year, which is huge. So that's exciting. And I'm just really excited to announce that after 6 weeks of completely holding my breath, our team is a Star Diamond team.
Yay.
And I say our team because even though it may be my name that is tied to that rank, this would not have happened if it was not for our team and the work you guys are doing. So, we all share this title. We are all together, this one team, and so we have made this happen, and we're super duper excited. And I've been on pins and needles, checking my online office for 6 weeks, waiting on that thing to go through and be officially official. And it just goes to show, in the beginning, honestly, I started out as a discount coach. I really never thought I would ever sign a coach ever. And then I had the moments where I was like, well, whatever, I'll never be Emerald, whatever, diamonds, like a pipe dream. It works, you guys. This business works. They give you the behaviors to do. They tell you the steps to take. And I promise that it works. So, I've enjoyed it every step of the way, and I'm surprised and shocked and so excited that we have made it this far. And so the big goal for our team is I want to be a premier team by the end of the year. Premier basically means 2-star diamond and 35 elite points. And I know elite points may be kind of over some of y'all's head. Believe me, it's over my head too. But basically it's a way that Beachbody calculates. It has a point system and they give you points for things like team volume, and you get points for how many of your personally sponsored coaches are hitting Success Club, how many are rank advancing. There's all these points that are assigned to different factors in building your business. And then they award you points based on this, which, a lot of people think when I get in this business, oh, that's great, but I'm never going to be top coach because there's coaches that have been doing this for 4 and 5 years. Well, top coach is not based on how long you've been in the business, how much money you're making, or anything like that. Top coach is based off of elite points. So every January, that slate is wiped clean, and every coach out there starts with 0 elite points, and you build points based on people you're adding to your organization, how well they're performing, how you're raising up your coaches. So everybody has a shot at this. It's not like somebody who's been doing this for 3 or 4, 10 years or however long. It's not like they are automatically going to, win it every single year. It's not like that. But that's how they calculate the top 10. And then Premier, like I said, is 2-star diamond, 35 elite points. And then elite is 5-star diamond, 35 elite points. And that's it. I mean, it's not anything special. You don't have to, there's not some secret about if you've been in this business longer, then you're going to benefit more than somebody else. Okay. One thing I want to really challenge you guys to think about, we're about halfway through the year. And we're going to talk a little bit about team goals. In January, we had made some goals for our team. One of those was to add 100 coaches to our team this year. We are already at 48 for the year. So we're doing really good. Sometimes Chad and I look at each other and we thought, well, maybe we set the goal kind of low. But, I'm so proud. We're doing so great. We also wanted to help a minimum of 250 lives, and however you want to judge that. An easy way to judge it is Success Club points. Obviously it's not about the points themselves, but the points are there as a reflection of the people you're helping. So our goal was 500 Success Club points, which would be a minimum of 250 lives changed, and we are at 284 Success Club points for the year so far, and we're not even halfway through. So that's 142 lives that have been changed just by our team. And think about that. That's huge, because there's not 142 of us. We're small but mighty. We have the team page on Facebook, and I really want all of us to use that page as, to motivate each other and use it almost kind of like a challenge group for coaches in a sense. Post what you're struggling with. Post questions you have. Post something motivational. It's not like if I'm the leader or whatever of that page, it's not like I'm the only one that can post. So feel free to, add what you want to add to that page, because I want you to be a contributor as well, and use it to push you in your business. I want to think about, should I do this first? I'll do website first. Okay. I'm jumping around here a little bit and my pen is leaking on me. Okay. I'm going to talk about the website first, and then we're going to talk a little bit about goals. So we also launched a new training website for our team. This is something I've really been kind of pulling together over the past few months. It was modeled after some other coaches that I've been following. They have something similar set up for their team. And I really like the fact that it's kind of like a one-stop shop for whatever you need coaching. Like whether you're just a discount coach or whether you're a business builder, there is something on there for everybody. The problem is you have to actually go to the website and utilize what's on there. So, I've given you guys the link. We did not do a .com for it, because eventually this is going to be something that I'm going to have put under my .com now. I've got some people working on a website now, and it may not happen for a few months. It may be 6 months. I don't know. So we're using the bit.ly link right now. But if you have the link, you can access it. The password is Ninja. Just dig into that website. There's so much good stuff there. When I look at that website, there's stuff that is new to me. Even like as I was putting it together, I thought, okay, I need to sit down and really train on this again, because I need to work on this. And there's something for everybody. So I'm just going to share my screen with you guys real quick, and we're going to go to the website.
And for those of you on the phone, you can come back and watch this later to see
yes,
the screen share.
We're recording. I know a couple of you guys phoned in. So Emily, I know you're familiar, but let's see. Share screen. Okay. Let's go here. Can you guys see this? Okay. Or say, can Emily see this? Ninja, the password. Okay. So this is our fancy schmancy new website, you guys, and I'm really proud of it. So I'm not going to take you through every single section on here, but I want you to use this website. I want you to send your new coaches here. So right off the bat, new coach training. At the very top, how do you get your Shakeology for free? You know, there are some coaches that may be all they want to do with this. Or, you know, maybe they're just happy to get the discount. But at some point, it goes through your mind, if I could get my Shakeology paid for, that would really be nice. This is a whole webinar on the activities that you could be doing to help you get your Shakeology for free. It is not geared towards, here's what you need to build your team. Here's how many posts you need to be doing a day. Here's all these things you need to be hitting. This is very, very basic. So right here, get your Shako for free. And then right here, start here, planner and checklist. This is awesome. This is in planner right here. It's a PDF. If you want to print it out, send it to Kinko's or somewhere because it's in color and it'll be pretty. Have them bind it or something. But it goes through all of this great stuff. It's almost like it kind of walks you through the business quick start, a lot of the same things here. Here's a new coach checklist for the first week. So, I mean, these are great things in here. There's an About Me form that they'll be sending to you as their sponsor, I mean, just basic things, you know, setting up their direct deposit, begin the training on the website, you know, the link of the info about the calls, just very, very basic things they can just go through and check off the list. Okay, scroll on down. I guess I could have made this smaller, but here's the month one checklist. You know, get your profile fixed, be posting on social media, you know, scheduling time, personal development. I mean, little things that are just broken down. I know as a new coach, sometimes it's very overwhelming when somebody says, you need to be doing this, 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 and this, and it feels like, how am I ever going to get this together? Well, here's a checklist. Just go down the list and check it off. You know, it talks about goals. You know, set financial goals, family goals, travel goals, you know, all these things that are great to think about because it helps you really kind of map out your plan and your why. You know, breaking down your goals, how to, you know, reverse engineer those goals. So much great stuff. I mean, I'm not going to go through all 50 something pages of this, but you know, your why helps you kind of work through that. Your ideal customer, you know, your ideal customer is basically you, you know, fill out some things about you. It really is going to help you with your posts and who you're posting to. So, okay. The planner is awesome. Encourage your new coaches to download it and have it printed off. And then right here, we go straight into the training, day 1, day 2, day 3. It's not necessarily meant to have to be daily incremental tasks. You know, you may have a coach that wants to do five things in one day, 5 days worth. You may have somebody who needs a week for one thing. Everybody is different. And, you know, that's kind of in running the other coach trainings that I've been doing for the past almost a year. That's the one thing I've realized is every coach works at a different pace. They have a different style. This is a great way to just kind of accommodate everybody. We still have the Facebook group for general support. It's almost like a chat thread. They can post anything they want. You know, it's for anybody who considers themselves in this phase of the training or whatever. So please. I mean, as awesome as this website is, it's not going to work unless you use it and you send your coaches to it. There's tons and tons of scripts in here. And you click on it, fitness challenger customer. It tells you exactly what to say. And now, obviously, you're going to want to tweak these scripts to you to make it sound like you, but this takes the guesswork out of, okay, I don't really know what to say. You know, and I have so many people that message me and say, I'm not sure how to respond, and I'm more than willing to help you with this. But this helps also, having this to refer to, because that may be something, you may see something in there that is easier for you. And the plan is it teaches you these almost like automated responses in your mind. And just having this on hand is super duper helpful. So we have one for everything. We have one, what's a discount coach, coach prospects, everything. Let's see here.
And a lot of these scripts are things that we've compiled from some of the top performing coaches out there in the network.
Yeah, these definitely are not mine. Like, I'm still
Right.
working through this to make them sound like me.
So if you've ever wanted to know, well, how do they do it? Well, it's here.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, their scripts and what they use on a daily basis is here.
I mean, there's whole sections on here on how to add friends, how to add to your network, handling objections. This is huge. I mean, there's I think this document is what I was thinking about. Yeah, I mean, here's all the objections. It's a scam. I don't want to be a salesperson. It's not the right time. I mean, everything you could ever think of, it's right there. So definitely use that. Lots of social media tips. Launch your business is one thing that we always walk coaches through in the new training. That's day 4 actually, but it's over here too. The whole point is you have to actually announce you're a coach, or posting about it might be a little confusing to people because they might not understand that you're a coach. There's tons of like ad samples for like marketing your business, marketing like a clean eating group. Look at all this stuff. I mean, obviously it says ShellyHobbs.com. Please take that off. Crop that off. Make it your own. We've pulled this from other coaches, but that's just a sample. Let's see. Sneak peek orientations. I mean, you could run your own sneak peek. There's tons and tons of stuff in here, and these are all things that we should be offering. I mean, this right here is a little ad, and look, you just add your photo right here. Done. And we even give you the scripts to use in the sneak peek, like things to say if you want to run it that way. You do it however you want to do it. Let's see. We have a whole page devoted to Instagram training. This is awesome. There's hashtag info in here. There's 2-part training right here, all on Instagram. That's something that I'm kind of working through right now. But I know a lot of people have asked me, I need tips on Instagram. I don't know how to do Instagram. Really dig into this because it's good stuff. I know you guys probably saw in the team page, I posted my marketing calendar. This is the first month I've actually done a marketing calendar. I've said forever I want to do one. And believe me, there are some lofty goals on here, but it keeps it in my mind, what I need to be doing. So use this calendar. You can use it, use what you want from it. Use all of it, whatever. Don't go and feel like you have to completely reinvent the wheel and do your own thing. I mean, you're welcome to, but I hope this will be a help to you. It's everything you want to know on here, just right here, boom, all together. Team calls, National Wake Up Call, website info, coach relations number. I mean, I have people ask me all the time, what's the number for coach relations? It's right here. We're going to be posting our team training call archives here. Now, I'm kind of sharing this page with KMOB, so if there are other calls that are held within KMOB, we're going to divide them out separately or something. Whole section on time management, and then this more, oh goodness, there's tons of stuff here. Everything about anything you need to know about rank advancement, leadership ladder, forms like the challenge pack reimbursement form, military information, how to get those fees waived. Great stuff. So please use the website. Please send your coaches there. We really want to have people just digging into this and using it. Okay, I'm going to stop sharing that.
And let us know if you find errors.
Yeah, there's going to be typos and stuff because, I pulled this stuff together quickly. And I'm working through it bit by bit. So there's going to be little things that we have to change. But let me know. So, I want to talk a little bit about goals, what your goals are as a coach. Everybody's different. That's the one thing I tell people is, I can show you the steps to take to be successful in this. I can show you the roadmap for this, but I'm not going to force you to do it. I'm not going to think down on you if your path in this is not the same as somebody else's or mine. If you extend a hand, I'm going to hold your hand and help you, but I'm not going to drag you through this. because it's a waste of time. It's a waste of my time and a waste of your time, and it's not a pleasant experience. So I want you to accomplish whatever you want to accomplish in this. Maybe your goal is you want $20 a week, or, to help one person a week, however you want to term that. Income is the direct reflection of the number of people you are helping. So don't feel like if you base it off of an income amount or points amount or rank advancement or whatever, don't feel like that's not noble, like that's not being humble or whatever, because it's all about helping people. We're all here to help people. But, maybe you want your Shakeology paid for, and that's it. Maybe you want a certain rank. Maybe you have some huge goals, like paying off a debt or, being financially, free, that you're going to retire your husband or whatever you're going to do. That's awesome. And, I want to help you get there, but I can't help you unless, there's always a clear understanding of what you want to do with this. We can't want it for you more than you want it for yourself. So I don't want to put anybody on the spot, but I do kind of want to go around and just kind of talk about, I want to hear, what you feel like your goal is in this. What do you want to do? What's holding you back? And how can I or we help you achieve that? So I'm going to pick on Emily first because she's the only one on camera right now besides us.
Okay, so my iPad cut out like right before you said, I'm going to go to Emily. So what did you say right before that?
Oh, I said I don't want to put anybody on the spot, but I do want to go around and just real quickly talk about your goals because, I want to be able to help you achieve what you want to achieve. I mean, I kind of have a good idea what your goals are, but I think it benefits everybody to vocalize it and talk about it. So quickly, what is your goal in this business? What is your goal as of now? Do you have a yearly goal? And what is anything you're struggling with?
Okay, so I would say, well, one of my huge goals, I made my dream board at the first of the year, and one of those goals was to get diamond, to reach diamond, and that happened. So that's it's just so incredible. So I'm really happy about that. Another one is a monetary goal, and I have a certain amount that I would like to make per week. I'm still not quite there yet, but getting closer. So that's, I hate to talk about that first, but it's a legit goal to help, pay bills and whatever. As far as the business part, just making it's not a goal for myself or to boost my business, but just to be a good leader to my coaches and, be better about helping them in the ways that they need help, making sure they're getting the training they need, that kind of thing. That's a goal of mine and I know Teal, you've set everything up, there's no excuse for failure, with everything that you've done, but just to make sure that they're, getting everything that they need and plugging them in where they need to be. Yeah, those are, I guess, my top three, I guess.
Okay, awesome. I'm going to go to Ginger.
Okay. I know that I've struggled. Am I coming in okay?
I can hear you now.
Okay. I know that I've struggled a lot, and since I've got my job, a job that's really paying me right now has gotten a lot busier. Time is probably my worst enemy right now. And we just had a lot to hit us. So my goal is still what I think it's been from the beginning, is just to make SC5 every month. And I hate to say that because I feel like, well, you're settling for something, but I'm not making it on a consistent basis, and I need to be able to do that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah, no, it's been a tough few weeks for you guys. Yeah, I definitely want to help you do that. So, maybe we can break it down incrementally. You know, if you're struggling with time, maybe think about where you might can carve out some time, even if it's 10 minutes that you can do devoted to your business. 10 minutes is better than 0 minutes.
Yeah, and that's what I'm trying to look at now. I'm trying to set up some organization, but just carving out the time to set up some organization. It's like, well, I've got to at least get some challenge groups going. I mean, I've had a clean eating group, and I've got the ongoing challenge group, but I got to bring in some more people. You know, I need to be out there helping more people rather than, I don't want to say rather than helping the ones that I've been helping, but I mean, you know what I mean.
Right.
If I want to help others, I've got to get out and talk. So,
Well,
I'm
and
just,
that's the thing, you know, it is a numbers game. It really is. The more people you talk to, the more success you're going to have, the more yeses you're going to get. It also means the more no's you're going to get. And that's
yeah.
hearing no.
Yeah, and I guess I think I've kind of gotten over that part. That's not as bad, because I expect that I'm going to have a lot of no's, and that's okay.
Mm-hmm.
It's just getting the time to get it out there.
Well, and your time is valuable. So to me, it's almost helpful when I hear the no, because it's almost like a release. Like, okay, I can move on to somebody else that I really can help.
That's true.
And that's the last thing I want to do is, you know, follow up and leave somebody hanging. I mean, I can't tell you how many people this month especially just like won't message me back. To me, I think that's the rudest thing ever. Like, just say no thank you, not right now, or I'm not interested. Like, that would be totally fine. No hard feelings. But the people that just completely walk away without saying anything, you know, I'm just like, you know, tell me no and let me go. You know, that would almost be a relief to me.
Exactly.
Okay.
Don't feel like you're settling for SC5.
No.
SC5 is a good goal. Don't feel
Well,
like
yeah. I feel like if I could just become consistent with that, push for 10.
Break it down. You know, what can you, if you want to be consistent with SC5, there are a few other things you could be consistent with now that will turn into that. You know, consistent with posting, consistent with sharing, consistent with inviting, consistent with personal development. I'm not saying you're not doing those things. I'm just saying every goal you have, you could break it down even more as to, you know, what behaviors could I be doing now that would affect my consistency in hitting Success Club.
Yeah.
reverse engineer it this month. So
What was that?
I said reverse engineer it this month, which means basically track what you're doing. Track the people you're talking to. Write their names down. Write down where you're at with them. And then at the end of the month, go back and tally how many people you talked to and how many people you were successful with. And then that'll tell you, okay, I got 2 Success Club points after talking to 50 people, 100 people, 10 people, whatever it might be. And then you'll know.
Right.
So, you know, that ratio has started. So that ratio is probably going to keep going at about that pace. So that'll let you know about what you need to do next month to get that 5th point. Does that make sense?
It does. It does.
And I know that takes time. I know everything I'm saying takes a little bit of time. So I completely understand.
Well, and it's not like I just started last month either, though. That's the other thing I look at as well. So
Right.
Okay, we're gonna. I don't know who is area code 512. Are you there? 512.
Hey, it's Jamie.
Hey, Jamie.
Hey. Yeah, I'm in Alabama, but this is we lived in Austin before this, so
Oh, gotcha.
I'm
Okay.
holding on to my Austin number.
Yeah, I understand that. We lived in Arkansas for a while, and we held on to our 205s for dear life.
Yep.
Well, I think you joined kind of late, but we gave you a big shout out for hitting
Oh, thanks.
Congrats. And you are leading in Success Club points for the month for the team. You have 8, so that is awesome. And you may have more than that. So
Fabulous.
okay, so I know, you know, we kind of talked about you in a nice way in the beginning about how really kind of actively working the business for even just a couple of weeks, and that's awesome. And I said, that's such a testament to how this business model works. And, we provide you with the tools and the plan on how to do this, and you are making it happen. And so kudos to you for just getting out there and going after it. So, what kind of big goals do you have? What kind of right now goals do you have? What are you, obviously I feel like you're a business builder in this, but what are you wanting to achieve?
Let's see. I would like to be diamond at least by the end of the year, if not earlier.
Awesome.
And I want to lead successful challenge groups each month. And to me, that means that I'm making something off of them. And I'm helping people find the program that they're after, the one that will help them the most where they are. And I think that I'm just learning the business and doing that well and getting my foundations laid.
Right.
Because I think this is something I've been passionate about my whole life. I just haven't had a good place to channel it. And now I have a really good place to channel it. So using that to my advantage.
That's awesome.
And the scripts and everything are fantastic because although I have a marketing background, scripts and copy, that's hard for me.
Right.
It's really hard when I have my lovely children inputting into my head
Yes.
nonstop.
Yes.
So,
Really.
so it is really nice to already have that done. So I appreciate all the hard work that you guys have done
Great.
as far as that goes, because I know that it just represents a lot of work.
Good. Well, I'm just excited that you're digging into it and using it because it's kind of a new thing, and it's
awesome.
trial and error, and like we don't know that people are using it until we start seeing the proof that they're using it.
Right.
So I'm just so excited. I mean, I would stay up late at night putting that thing together thinking, this is going to be awesome. This is going to be awesome. And then you have that moment where you're like, okay, are people really going to use this?
Yes. Well, I have, and it is amazing.
Yay. Okay. Great. Well, I mean, I'm super excited for you. And, the one thing I would suggest to you, I mean, I know you're not a brand new coach in terms of time that you've been signed, but you're kind of
right.
a coach in terms of how long you've been working. But, you're never going to know everything. There's still tons of stuff that all of us are learning. There's always going to be somebody out there, somebody on our team or upline or somewhere we can find an answer for you. So don't feel like you're limited if there's something you don't know very much about. Reach out to us.
Right. Or like Emily's the only one that I can ask. Poor Emily.
I think Emily feels like sometimes she asks me stuff, and I'm so sorry, you're the only one I ask. It's not like we all work together. You're welcome to bug Emily all you want, but we're all here to. So, I mean, we're just so excited for you, and I'm so excited you get to experience Summit this year because it is amazing. That was the game changer for my business. I went to my first Summit because it was pretty much a free vacation, and I thought Chad and I were going to get to see some sights in Vegas and enjoy, and my business changed completely at that point. So you are going to absolutely love it. So okay.
Yeah, I'm excited. Do you mind me asking were you just fueled by it, or was the networking what changed it? What changed your business at that point?
Yes, the networking, but just, hearing the success stories and seeing the community and just seeing that it is possible. I mean, this is a real thing. I was still kind of on the fence, like, is this a scam? And everything just took off after that. And I loved it. That's the one thing I love the most is that everybody I met there was so friendly. And I kept telling Chad, like, this totally makes sense because if you're going to be a good coach, you have to be good with people. You have to care about people, So there's all these people that are hyped up on more than just Energize, They're really like, they're stoked up in personal development and they're genuine, nice people. I just love the community of it, and it was amazing. I mean, the whole thing, the workouts, the trainings, all of it was just incredible.
Sometimes it's hard to put into words, but you'll experience it.
Well, I remember we were sitting at the airport getting ready to leave Vegas, and there was like a couple sitting across from us, and they had their little, lanyards on, and I think his said Diamond Coach, and I was like, oh, Diamond, like I'm not going to talk to him because he's a diamond. And it was a husband and wife, and they worked the business together, and we kind of struck up a conversation with them, and he said, this will change your business. And they went and told us, I can't remember everything, but it was all the things they had done together as a family. Like, I think, was he even working anymore? He was working at home. I don't know. But he said, take what you learned, go home and implement it. He said, I promise you it will change your business. I mean, that was one of the biggest months I'd ever had, was right after Summit, just being on fire from it all. And they always have, new product launch and everything. It's like everybody is just on cloud nine the whole time. It's amazing.
Awesome.
Okay, great. You want to talk about it?
No, we got 3 minutes.
Okay. Well, we have got 3 minutes left, so I'm going to wrap this up. And I said I was going to keep it under 30 minutes, and we went to almost 40. So one thing I want to say, when we're sharing goals, don't be afraid to be specific. Don't be afraid to be specific when it comes to money, when it comes to rank, or, whatever it is you want to achieve. I'll be honest, I want to make $36,000 this year. That's a lot of money. And no, it's not all about the money, but, there are things that I want for my family that doing this job, which I'm so passionate about and I absolutely love, is allowing me to do. It's allowing me to take trips with my kids. We want to go to Disney next year. We want to be able to possibly save for private school if we want to put our kids in private school. I'm not scared to say, like, that's what my goal is. But, think about your goals and be specific and write them down somewhere, whether you want to do like a vision board, whether you want to put it on your phone, whatever you want to do, write it down because it makes a huge difference. I have mine on a whiteboard here in our office, and I get to look at it every single day when I come in here to sit down to work. And it's just really, really powerful to be able to put that down somewhere.
Yeah, we want 240 Success Club points for the entire year.
Personally.
That's an average of 20 a month is what we're shooting for.
We got less than a minute, so I got to wrap.
60 new coaches, personally sponsored coaches for us, not just on the team. So we have some very lofty goals, but they're there for a reason. So, goals are an important part of this business. So make sure you're defining those and you're writing them down and you're very, very specific about them. So specific that you can envision them.
Believe it and you'll achieve it. Okay, we are down with under a minute to go before it completely cuts us off. So we're going to post this recording for those of you that called in. If you want to see my little walkthrough of the website, check that out. But thank you guys so much for making the call tonight. And I look forward to making this a weekly thing now, except maybe this Thursday is up in the air because we're going to be out of town. But we'll work through it. All right, guys. Have a great night.
All right. Thank you.
All right. Bye-bye.